Hello, science friends. Let's talk about one of nature's most powerful and fascinating phenomena, the tornado. A tornado is a rapidly rotating column of air that touches both the Earth and a cloud above, usually a cumulonimbus or thunderhead cloud. Think of it like a giant spinning top, but instead of being a toy, it's made of incredibly fast-moving wind. These winds can be so strong that they can pick up cars, tear roofs off houses, and even uproot large trees. It's a truly awesome display of atmospheric energy, and it all starts when warm, moist air meets cool, dry air, creating instability in the atmosphere. The reason tornadoes are so dangerous is all about that spinning wind. The speed of the wind inside a tornado's funnel can reach over 300 miles per hour or about 480 kilometers per hour. That's actually faster than the fastest race cars. This incredible speed creates a powerful vacuum effect, which, combined with the sheer force of the wind, gives it its destructive capability. It's not just the wind either. Tornadoes also carry debris, things like dirt, rocks, and broken pieces of buildings, which fly through the air like dangerous projectiles. Understanding this science helps us respect the power of a tornado and take it very, very seriously. So how do you know if a tornado might be coming? Meteorologists, who are scientists that study the weather, use amazing tools like Doppler radar to see the rotation inside storm clouds. They can then issue a tornado watch, which means conditions are right for a tornado to form. If a tornado is actually spotted on the ground or by the radar, they issue a tornado warning, which means it's time to take shelter immediately. You might also see warning signs in the sky, like a dark greenish color, a large looming wall cloud, or a loud roar that sounds like a freight train. It is incredibly important to pay attention to these warnings. Your local news station, a weather radio, or a smartphone app can give you the latest updates. Knowing the difference between a watch and a warning is a key piece of science that can keep you safe. A watch means get ready, and a warning means take action now. Being prepared is not about being scared, it's about being smart. It's about using science and information to protect yourself and your family from the immense power of nature's twisting winds. So, consider the following. A little bit of preparation can make a world of difference. The best time to prepare for a tornado is long before you ever hear a siren. The first step is to create a family safety plan. Sit down with everyone in your home and talk about what you will do. Where will you go for shelter? This is your designated safe spot. A good safe spot is in a basement, a storm cellar, or an interior room on the lowest floor of your house with no windows, like a bathroom or a closet. Make sure everyone, including kids, knows exactly where this safe place is. Practice getting there quickly, as if it were a drill. Next up in your plan is putting together an emergency kit. This is your science survival pack. It should contain things you would need if you were without power or water for a few days. Include items like bottled water, non-perishable food like granola bars or canned goods, a flashlight with extra batteries, and a first aid kit. You should also have a battery-powered or hand-crank weather radio to get updates if the electricity goes out. Put all these items in a sturdy bag or a plastic bin and keep it in your designated safe spot so it's ready to go when you are. It is also a brilliant idea to think about your surroundings. Take a look around your yard and secure any loose items that could become dangerous projectiles in high winds. Things like patio furniture, trampolines, grills, and trash cans should be tied down or brought inside if a tornado watch is issued. Inside your home, it's helpful to know where the shutoff valves for your water, gas, and electricity are located. An adult should learn how to turn these off, just in case officials instruct you to do so after a storm. This simple step can prevent bigger problems like fires or flooding. Finally, make sure your family knows how to communicate. In your plan, choose an out-of-town friend or relative to be your family's emergency contact. After a storm, it can sometimes be easier to make a long-distance call than a local one. Make sure everyone has this person's number saved in their phone or written down on a card in their wallet. Having a plan, an emergency kit, and a communication strategy is not just smart, it's excellent science in action. It means you are using knowledge to stay in control and keep your family safe from harm. When a tornado warning is issued, it is time to put your plan into action immediately. There is no time to waste. The sound of a siren or an alert on your phone means danger is close. Your one and only job is to get to your safe spot as quickly as you can. Do not try to look out the window to see the tornado. These storms can move unpredictably and very, very fast. Your top priority is shelter. Grab your family members, your pets, and your emergency kit. and head directly to your predetermined safe place. Stay calm and move with purpose. Once you are in your safe spot, whether it's a basement, cellar, or interior room, you need to protect yourself even further. The goal is to shield your body, especially your head and neck, from any falling or flying debris. Get under something sturdy, like a heavy table or a workbench. If there is nothing to get under, crouch down in a corner and cover your head with your arms and hands. You can use extra materials for protection too. Grab blankets, pillows, sleeping bags, or even a mattress to cover your body. This creates extra layers of cushion between you and potential danger. What if you are not at home when a warning is issued? If you are in a sturdy building like a school, an office, or a store, follow their emergency procedures. This usually means going to a designated shelter area on the lowest floor, away from windows and large open spaces like auditoriums or gymnasiums. If you are in a car or a mobile home, get out immediately. These offer almost no protection from a tornado. Your best bet is to lie flat in a nearby ditch or a low-lying area, covering your head with your arms. Be aware of the potential for flooding in that spot. The moments during a tornado can be very loud and frightening. You might hear a deafening roar, like a jet engine or a freight train. The house might shake, and you could hear things breaking. It is crucial to stay in your safe place until you know for certain that the danger has passed. Do not be tempted to leave just because the noise stops for a moment. Sometimes the storm can calm down before another part of it hits. Wait for the all clear from officials on your weather radio or local news. Staying put is the most important part of staying safe. Once the storm has passed and you have received an official all clear, the danger is not entirely over. The first thing you should do is carefully check for injuries. See if you or anyone with you needs first aid, and administer it if you are trained to do so. Help your neighbors if you can, but be extremely cautious when you emerge from your shelter. The landscape can be changed dramatically, and there are many hidden dangers. The science of safety is just as important after the storm as it is during. Your calm and careful actions can prevent further harm. When you move around outside, be incredibly careful. Watch out for broken glass, exposed nails, and other sharp objects. Be especially wary of downed power lines. You should always assume that a fallen power line is live with electricity and stay far, far away from it. Report any downed lines you see to the utility company immediately. Also, avoid walking into damaged buildings or structures until they have been inspected by professionals. They could be unstable and might collapse without warning. Your sense of curiosity must be secondary to your sense of safety. Communication after the storm is key. Try to contact your out-of-town emergency contact to let them know you are safe. Keep your phone calls brief to leave the phone lines open for emergency responders. A text message is often a better way to communicate, as it uses less network bandwidth. Continue to listen to your battery-powered weather radio or local news for instructions and information from emergency officials. They will provide updates on shelters, medical aid, and road closures. Following their guidance is the smartest thing you can do. Finally, this is a time for communities to come together. The aftermath of a tornado can be overwhelming, but it is also a time when the power of human cooperation shines. Help your neighbors, share resources, and support one another. For families with children, it's important to talk about what happened and listen to their fears. Reassure them that they are safe now. Recovery is a process, and it takes time, patience, and teamwork. By being prepared, staying calm, and helping each other, we can overcome the challenges a tornado leaves behind. Science rules, and so does being a good, prepared citizen.